Some of the best friends you could ever have are the people who struggle the most to make friends. And psychology explains why. These people aren't antisocial. They're not awkward. In fact, psychologists say their brains often process the world more deeply than most people. They notice subtle details, they analyze social situations more carefully, and emotions often affect them more strongly, which means social life can sometimes feel more complicated and more exhausting. So if making friends has always felt harder for you than it seems for everyone else, these 8 psychological patterns might explain your entire social life. 1. You quickly notice fake behavior. The first reason is something many people overlook. Most people don't notice fake behavior very quickly, but you do. You pick up on forced smiles, gossip, and hidden intentions almost immediately. And once you see it, it's difficult to ignore. So instead of surrounding yourself with people who feel insincere, you naturally choose a smaller circle, a circle that feels genuine, calm, and real. 2. You want real connection, not small talk. The second reason is something deep thinkers often struggle with. Not everyone enjoys small talk. Talking about the weather, daily routines, or random updates doesn't stimulate your mind. You prefer deeper conversations, ideas, dreams, life experiences, meaning. Because of that, many everyday conversations can feel shallow, and sometimes silence feels better than pretending to connect. 3. You replay social moments in your mind. The third reason happens after conversations end. For some people, a conversation ends the moment they walk away. But for you, it continues in your mind. You replay what you said, how the other person reacted, what certain expressions or tones might have meant. People with high self-awareness tend to analyze social situations more deeply. Instead of relaxing after a conversation, the brain keeps processing it. And that can make even simple interactions feel mentally exhausting. 4. You're comfortable being alone. The fourth reason is often misunderstood. Many people feel uncomfortable when they are alone, but you don't. You can spend time with your thoughts, interests, and ideas without feeling bored. Others might mistake this independence for loneliness, but the truth is, you simply don't depend on constant social attention, and that allows you to wait for the right people instead of forcing the wrong friendships. 5. Past experiences made you more careful. The fifth reason comes from experience. If you've ever been rejected, betrayed, or excluded before, it leaves a mark. Your brain naturally becomes more cautious. You take time to observe people before trusting them. You watch how they behave, not just what they say. This doesn't mean you're closed off. It simply means you've learned to protect your peace. 6. Social interaction drains your energy. The sixth reason is something psychologists call a social battery. Everyone has one. Some people gain energy from being around others. Others slowly lose energy during social interaction. If your mind constantly processes emotions, tone, facial expressions, and body language, social environments can feel overwhelming. That's why time alone isn't isolation. It's how your mind recharges. 7. Fear of being judged. The seventh reason happens quietly inside your mind. Sometimes the difficulty isn't knowing what to say, it's worrying about how others might interpret it. You might find yourself thinking, did that sound strange? Did they misunderstand what I meant? Psychologists call this fear of negative evaluation, and it can make people stay quiet, even when they truly want to connect. 8. You have a deep inner world. And the final reason is something psychologists often notice in highly reflective people. They tend to have a very rich inner world. They think deeply. They observe details others miss. They experience emotions more intensely. Because of this, surface-level friendships often feel unsatisfying. But when they finally meet people who truly understand them, those friendships become deep, meaningful, and lasting. Struggling to make friends doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Sometimes it simply means you value authenticity, depth, and real connection. And those things take time to find. But when the right people finally enter your life, the friendships you build are often stronger than most. Sometimes the people who struggle the most to make friends end up becoming the friends everyone wishes they had. And now I'm curious, which of these 8 signs do you relate to the most? Let me know in the comments.